All right, y'all. This is in another reaction video. We finna react to this one called Heavenly Gamer. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching. I this piqued my interest. Um, cause I watched this dude before. And you know what I'm saying? He just uploaded like 4 hours ago, and I figured, you know what? Might as well react to it. And as you can see, hold on, watch out, bro. Hold on. You can't see that chrome, but it's pretty much the Matrix. Um, the path of Neo. I'm going to, luckily in both of the games, I didn't go that far. So, but it's gonna be for a while. Um, we are going to react to his video, and we gonna see what he got cooking today. Now, I would start with obviously his first MK video, Mortal Kombat video that he has made. But I figured, you know what, we might as well react to this.
How many of you have been in a toxic relationship with someone controlling, obsessive, completely psychotic?
Nope, still a virgin.
Well, whether you realized it or not, MK11's story mode was never about fixing a timeline.
Right.
It was about
What's
a
up?
woman with too much power and her dangerous obsession with a man who never gave her any. Today's video will be a deep psychological analysis into the mind of what an actual psychopath looks like, and proving how her obsession destroyed an entire
Bro, you
timeline.
gotta chill with these AI, bro.
We need to go back to the moment.
Why she gotta look? Why she gotta look like that?
It was a dark and stormy night. Raiden had just chopped off Shinnok's head.
Oh, by the way, this nigga does not like Raiden at all. He hates Raiden.
Stood there watching as her son got decapitated.
I don't really care for Raiden like that. They hate him like that, but
was not your destiny, Shinnok. Once again, the Thunder God has upset the balance of history. But know this. The arc of the universe bends to my will. It is only a matter of time.
it is so crazy how she got all this power and yet she lost.
Why would a mother stand by so calmly after watching her child get decapitated? I hear the know-it-alls already.
Duh, she's a titan. She doesn't feel emotions like us. Plus, she could just rewind time anyway.
Thanks for stating the obvious, Einstein. But just because she can rewind time and doesn't experience emotions the same way we do, doesn't mean she can't experience emotions at all. And if Shinnok is supposedly so important that she's resetting the entire timeline because of this incident,
she can't experience emotions like we do, but she can still process emotions, nigga.
Then why act like her immortal son choking as a severed head isn't happening right in front of her? That's the first red flag showing us just how detached and psychotic she really is. Who in their right mind?
By the way, I literally constantly forget about the MK11 storyline because it is so horrible. It is so awful. It is garbage. It is trash that I try to forget it as much as possible. So I only know tidbits of the story, but it's horrible. MK1 has a better story mode than MK11. Oh my God. Why was it so ass? It was so garbage. By the way, I don't understand what was up with the deluxe of MKX being called MK11 if they were going to have MK11 release it later on. I don't understand that. So, but it don't matter.
Would let their child suffer without showing any emotion or lifting a finger to help, even if they could reverse time. Obviously, someone who's completely unhinged. But don't be deceived. She's not as emotionless as you think she is.
Bro.
In fact, the deeper
Bro,
we
you haven't
dive,
posted
the more
in your
we see an
music
emotional,
channel for like
egotistic,
months while this
manipulative
he
psychopath.
be posting heat
And that's
like
only
he
part of why she doesn't react to Shinnok's beheading. The other
in the
part
background.
is far scarier. But before we get into that, we need to expose how Kronika didn't just manipulate Cetrion into believing Raiden was the problem. She even manipulated all of us watching.
Blame yourself for the Elder God's deaths, Raiden. Your actions have irrevocably altered Kronika's golden balance of light and dark.
But I'm telling you, she played Wonder Woman in she's the same woman that played. I'm pretty sure she has the same face of Wonder Woman, bro. She has the same face of Wonder Woman. If you see, she got the same cheekbone, all that. The jaw, all that. See?
Shinnok's decapitation was the capstone.
Really? Notice that Cetrion said Shinnok's decapitation was the capstone, basically implying that the timeline was already messed up before that, but his decapitation was the final straw. Interesting, because Shinnok being defeated isn't necessarily a requirement for her to reset the timeline. So if balance is what she truly cared about, then why let an already messed up timeline continue?
Right.
As a matter of fact, if balance is what she truly cared about, then why didn't she save Shinnok from getting decapitated? Instead, she lets it happen, then uses the imbalance as an excuse to reset the entire timeline, even though she could have reset time without Shinnok getting beheaded. Something isn't adding up here, and I think we'll all know why once we hear what Cetrion says next.
You are a paragon of virtue. You should wish
If
evil.
I'm gonna be honest, instead of using this timeline, all this crap, they should use Onaga. That would have been way better. But some tell me they would have somehow messed him up as a villain too.
Vanquished.
I abide my mother's will,
You were begotten by Kronika.
as was my brother, Shinnok. The darkness to my light. Nature demands equilibrium. Balance is perfect.
I didn't see you nowhere in the entire series when he was trying to invade. I don't think balance is him trying to invade Earthrealm and take over all its inhabitants or kill all its inhabitants. I don't think you know what balance means because, like, if we really want to be honest, they should have done better establishing that. Like at least I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Action. You have stepped out of your role.
It's
Made that
crazy how
balance
they.
impossible.
It's crazy how they kept Jackie. It's crazy how they kept Jackie Briggs and Cassie Cage, but they don't bother to like. They didn't even bother to keep Takeda or Kung Jin. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The one character I was actually nasty with was Kung Jin, bro. Nasty with. I wasn't like, tournament level. Don't get me wrong, I'm still have some fighting games, but I was at least decent.
That's why the new era holds no place for you.
And there you have it. Kronika's true reasoning for wanting to erase Raiden from history is
One
because
thing I like is they made Raiden look actually old. Like they made him look old, but he's still built like he could whoop your ass. But he looked older, like because he's a god, so he has the voice like the dude who voiced him done a great job as Raiden.
he stepped out of his role and made balance impossible. Now look, a lot of you know my history between me and that hooligan Raiden. But here's the problem.
Only one character survives your draft edits.
Oh my
Who are you
goodness, bro.
saving?
Without me, who would curse your hero's
Shut your ass up,
Between me and
man.
that hooligan
Let's just get on
Raiden.
to the video.
But here's the problem. Raiden never stepped out of his role as protector of Earthrealm. Even when he was corrupted by the Jinsei and became Dark Raiden, he still had intentions of protecting Earth.
As the new rulers of the Netherrealm, heed me. No longer will I simply defend Earthrealm. I will seek out and destroy all who threaten it. No mercy will be shown, no quarter given.
I don't understand how
Now, did
they
Raiden
fumbled
take
Dark
extreme
Raiden.
measures? Absolutely. But did he truly step out his role the way how Kronika claimed? No. And that's the second red flag.
Bro, I don't know how they fumbled this kid. I don't know how they fumbled Dark Raiden, bro. But the fact that you introduced this character and then in the next game you kill him in the second chapter, that is one of the... Bro, this is why I do not like MK11, bro. I swear. It does so many things wrong. It's insane, bro. That's crazy.
Not only did Kronika lie to us so she could justify erasing Raiden from history, she used that lie to manipulate her own daughter, the goddess of light and peace, to kill the Elder Gods. Guys, Kronika's obsession for balance is actually just control in disguise. And that's exactly how she manipulates us into thinking what she's doing is justified.
That's crazy.
So-
She can kill Elder Gods, but she can't... You mean to tell me she can't kill Liu Kang when he become a fire god or whatever? Or Raiden? I don't understand, bro. What's up? The power inconsistencies in Mortal Kombat is so staggeringly stupid. It's like, bro, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, let's be honest. Katana really doesn't have that dog in her to like really go toe to toe with Shao Kahn, bro. The losses she be taking, especially in MK9, MK10, MKX, it's 10, damn it. She should not be stepping to Shao Kahn, bro. At all.
What's her true reason for targeting Raiden?
Finish him!
People, buckle up because here's where things start to get deep. Raiden is the only person in this timeline who can influence time the same way Kronika does. And the reason for this goes all the way back to Armageddon. You see, future Raiden opened up Pandora's box the moment he sent those visions to his past self. Why? Because those visions exist outside of Kronika's time resets. So no matter how many times she rewinds reality, Raiden can't help the fact that he keeps receiving them, causing him to make different choices that alter the course of reality for each new timeline that Kronika creates. But this only explains why she keeps targeting him, not why she wants to completely erase him from history. Remember, Raiden isn't doing anything wrong.
So
He's literally
stupid.
doing his job by trying to protect Earthrealm, and Kronika knows this. So why punish him? Well, the answer isn't supposed to make
You
sense.
crazy as hell.
Because she's not being logical, she's being emotional. And why is that? Oh, I don't think you're ready for this. What if I told you
What?
that Kronika, in some sick, twisted way, is
All right,
actually in love with Raiden?
Dude,
Oh,
really? Love?
am I missing something? Nigga, who the hell let you in here?
Wrong question, man. The real one is who
Oh
gave
yeah,
you this
R.I.P.
dumb
the
theory.
dude who voiced
Oh,
Shang
wait
Tsung
a second.
in Mortal
Dumb.
Kombat.
You're the same guy who made Ninja Mime. That's no better than Sharknado.
Hey, my movies are a cult classic. And they make a hell of a lot more sense than this whole love narrative.
Okay. Listen to me, you dirty, convoluted, egotistical cornball. I don't mean love in a traditional sense. I mean Kronika falling in love with the idea of having Raiden under her control.
I don't know, man.
I
Still
don't know what
sounds
to
pretty
say
dumb
about
to me.
this section of the video.
Oh, I see. Let's see if you still feel that way after this. Security!
Call your stupid security. I'm not worried. Who turned off the power?
What are you doing?
My princess, relax, I've got this. I'm just teaching Johnny a lesson because since he wants to be a mime so bad, how about we get security to put him in a box?
Let me see that.
Hey, that's my popcorn.
What the fuck did you say?
Nothing, man. Shit.
Heavenly. Stop this now.
But Jade!
Heavenly?
Debo, that nigga.
Hey, gosh, you ain't gotta sound like my mom.
What was that?
Shao Kahn.
By the way, why
I need
did
you to stand
Jade
by.
had like a,
And Johnny, watch your damn mouth.
like an English
Thank you.
accent
Yeah.
or
Now
like
that
a
we've
British
handled the
accent?
skeptics, let's talk about why
know.
Kronika was Raiden's toxic lover. And to do that, I first need to show you this scene.
Kronika has restarted time on countless previous occasions, using each timeline to learn and to perfect her plan. The details of each timeline are different, but in each one, events conspire to bring Liu Kang and I into conflict. In each one, he dies.
Every
Only
time you
Kronika
say
has such power to
timeline,
control time
I
and
get so
fate.
much. I get so heated, bro.
I don't get it. Why do that?
I do not know.
I wanted
Note
to
how
smack
even
this nigga Raiden
and
every time he
Cassie
say
don't understand
timeline.
why Kronika would make Liu Kang and Raiden fight each other in multiple timelines. And brace yourselves, because when Kronika appears, she says one of the darkest, and when I say darkest, I mean darkest things in the game.
But be assured, Kronika will control us no longer.
At long last, you see the pattern.
The pattern, but not the purpose. Why set me against Liu Kang?
Is it not obvious? Your combined power threatens my vision for the timeline.
Liu Kang and I will not be divided further by your machinations.
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow? We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
Now on the surface, that sounds like standard villain talk, right? Oh, you
Why you have to say
foolish,
it like that?
naive, young-minded human beings. You couldn't be more wrong. Let's break this down, shall we? First,
All right, break it down then.
she says,
Oh, Raiden. Do you think this is the first time you made that vow?
that vow being that Raiden won't allow her to separate him and Liu Kang. Then she says this.
Do you like my perfume? It smells kinda sweet.
Bro, what?
We have repeated this exact conversation so often in so many timelines. I've lost count.
But in order for that exact conversation to happen across hundreds of timelines, that would mean that much like Raiden on MK11, Raiden and the other timelines would have to break out of Kronika's manipulation by receiving the visions of him killing Liu Kang from previous timelines, giving him the insight that Kronika is the one responsible for their battles. But there's one problem with this. In MK9, Raiden was able to receive visions because of his amulet. Now, as we all know, past Raiden is from the time period of MK9. But do you know what past Raiden doesn't have? The amulet! So how is he receiving these visions of him killing Liu Kang? The answer is simple.
That's
it's
crazy.
because Kronika is giving them to him. She's trying to make him suffer by
I ain't
forcing
gonna
him
lie.
to watch it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The redesign of these
His greatest
It be
failure
pissing me
over
off,
and
'cause,
over.
like,
Which brings me to why
bro,
this
it
woman
did
is
not
a
look like
fucking
that.
psychopath.
You know it didn't look like that.
She's not resetting time to learn and perfect some plan like Raiden suggested. She's doing it because she's trying to break Raiden's spirit into submission. Have you ever stopped to figure out why Kronika actually makes Raiden kill
that
Liu
so
Kang so
small?
many times? No? Well, imagine this. The first timeline where Raiden escaped Kronika's manipulation, only to receive visions of himself killing Liu Kang, he didn't allow that to stop him from fighting Kronika. But here's where it really gets twisted. In Kronika's head, she's thinking, oh, so you think you're mentally strong? Let's see how strong you are after you watch yourself kill your favorite son figure in 20 different timelines. Wait, 20 didn't work? Let's try 50. Oh, 50 didn't work? Let's try hundreds. Most people would have dropped to their knees and begged Kronika to stop, hoping to be free from what looked like an infinite loop. But not Raiden. Raiden's narcissism, his willpower, kept him fighting back, and that only made her love the idea of making Raiden submit to her authority even more. That is, until MK11. You see, by MK11's timeline, Kronika is so fed up with the fact that she can't break Raiden that she basically says, if I can't have him, nobody can. Which is why we see her dead set on trying to erase Raiden from history. But something so creepy. Up. If she was truly worried about Raiden and Liu Kang's combined power, then why not get rid of Liu Kang to ensure victory? This was so painfully obvious that even Geras basically calls her out on this, and she still refused to get rid of Liu Kang.
It's dangerous to let them live.
If they die, their revenant selves will cease to exist. We need...
Why did you bring... Okay, but why did you bring... Why did you bring them here? I'm pretty sure she could just not bring the... See, this is why I listen. If I ever do a series of Mortal Kombat where I play Mortal Kombat or I go on a marathon or something in the future, I'm probably going to skip this game. I'm probably going to skip 11 and just go straight to no. Oh my goodness.
Need them to defend the keep.
So let's get this straight. Kronika claims she can't kill past Liu Kang because that would erase the present evil Liu Kang that she recruited. But remember, her whole plan is to prevent Raiden and past Liu Kang from ever teaming up. So if that's the goal, then why on earth would she create a situation that forces her to keep past Liu Kang alive? That makes no sense, right? Well, there's two reasons for this. Separating Liu Kang from Raiden was never her main priority, and Revenant Liu Kang hates Raiden just as much as she does, so they're friends now. I'm not kidding. This woman is so delusional that she recruited a group of people who hate Raiden just because she needed a support group to deal with her feelings, and then literally refers to them as her friends.
My friends, Raiden's armies are coming. They will fight us, and they will lose.
Mind you, all of them are only using her to their own personal gain, and she knows that, which is why she had to manipulate each of them into joining her side. But the one person who absolutely should not be there is this nigga. Shao Kahn is just as responsible, if not worse, than Raiden for destroying every timeline. It's because of him that in every timeline Raiden receives visions trying to save Earthrealm.
Here's what I don't like about MK11. They made Shao Kahn a dumb brute instead of the calculating warlord that he should be. This man should be like, he's calculating, but he's quick to murder you and beat your ass if you see fit. But he's not no dumb brute. And that's what the MK11 turned him into. Because if you really want to keep it a stat, he shouldn't even be submitting to Kronika. He basically just submitted his rule to Kronika. Shao Kahn, the real Shao Kahn, would never give up his authority to another being. He don't care who it is. As a matter of fact, in MK9, he was talking spicy to the elder gods. So I don't really see how he would actually care about some Titan. With if anything, he would try to seek that power for himself. He would try to seek that power for himself. If you really want to keep it a buck, he would try to find some way to take that power for himself. I don't really see how he will be. What? Why would he stop? Why would he stop trying to kill the board because Kronika told him not to? Oh, he gonna do it anyway. He gonna like, who the hell you talking to, nigga? I do whatever I want to. I'm Shao Kahn. Bitch, you better respect me. You better respect my name, nigga. I don't understand, bro. I really don't understand how they did Shao Kahn dirty, dog.
So if Kronika's main priority is perpetual balance between good and evil, then why not erase both Raiden and Shao Kahn? Because if Raiden wins, there's an imbalance of good, and if Shao Kahn wins, there's an imbalance of evil. Meaning either way, you'd have to reset the timeline after the war is settled. But for some odd reason, she only focuses on Raiden, even though Shao Kahn is potentially worse. Again, this was never about fixing the timeline. This was about a woman who became jealous of Raiden, only to pursue him, then lash out because she doesn't know how to handle rejection. And instead of taking the obvious choice to ensure victory, she decides to be petty and reset the timeline over and over again, not to restore balance, but to make Raiden suffer. She went from hatred to obsession to attachment and now resentment, all because Raiden shattered her fragile ego by doing the one thing she thinks only she should be allowed to do: control the flow of time. This is ultimately what led to the destruction of MK11's timeline. And guys, this is why sometimes you just gotta let certain things go. Now don't get me wrong, I think we all know how good revenge feels. But on some real shit, what good is revenge when you're so consumed by your own ego that you can't even see how revenge is slowly killing you? So to all my vengeful people out there, just know it's not always worth it. And if we look at Kronika's dumbass, it definitely wasn't. Her biggest mistake was recruiting Liu Kang just to spite Raiden instead of getting rid of him, because this only gave Raiden the opportunity he needed to Uno reverse her dumbass by fusing with Liu Kang. And the rest was history. No, literally. Because Liu Kang erased everything and started a whole new timeline. So lesson of the day is, don't let your ego consume you. Otherwise, you'll end up like dumb Asuka. Anyways, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. It really does motivate me to keep going. And of course, we'll catch you guys another time.
Take care, everyone.
Johnny?
So yeah.
Leave me alone.
Oh my god, dude, I'll get you another popcorn. Quit being a
Alright,
baby.
so that's the end of today for this rap. What? Rap? For this reaction video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. So, and shout out to my boy, the Heavenly Gainer. Subscribe to him. You know what I'm saying? If you can, support his channel. You know what I'm saying? So if you could do that, support this nigga. You know what I'm saying? He made great videos. He make great videos. And I look forward to his other videos. You know what I'm saying? Because they are for sure entertaining. Do more of that. Some of them do be getting ridiculous, but hey, it's all, at the end of the day, it's all love, sound entertaining. Yeah. So, peace.